Okay. Oh, wait. There's no sound. This, for some reason, there's no sound. Hang on. I think that I haven't. Okay. I might need to
Hello,
restart the whole thing. Oh,
it's
Necro, I'm so
me.
sorry. Guys, I'm so sorry for the late. I am so late. I know that I said that I'm going to go live 1 hour ago, but something just came in the way. But sure, let's go. Welcome everyone to the stream. Okay, so we are supposedly on the last chapter, so it should be like the final thing. Hey, Aries, welcome to the stream. So it's supposed to be like the very last thing, and then we will be there. We will finish this game. Afterwards, we will see what we do. Um, I have no plans yet, but definitely it's going to be stupid, I guess. We're going to play some stupid game,
In one of my
perhaps, but
finer
we will
moments of
see.
self-deception, I swore to quit drinking.
Okay. So let's just continue. Um, we are. Um, I actually forgot why we
The
are here.
sunglasses made the world look
um,
bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun.
um, I think that we got the clicker, and I don't remember. I got the clicker, but I don't remember what's going on afterwards. Basically, we have this revelation. It's that I think that the revelation is that we kind of write Thomas Zane into the
I wasn't
story.
sure I'd make it out there without some painkillers.
Um, but actually, Thomas Zane is the one that wrote us, as an assurance, just in case that the darkness come back. And we are wondering if we are actually a fictional character or not. Like, do we actually exist? We kind of like in this kind
The
of
pills worked
situation right now.
fast. The prospect of
So,
being awake started to seem bearable again.
wake me up, wake me up inside. Okay, but uh, I think that that's basically it. And we are kind of like soaring, and then we are suddenly thrown back to the present, not present day, but more like
There was a
past
message
days.
waiting for me on the machine.
There's a message. You can wait. You can freaking wait. Um, but damn, I was like looking for pictures for Twitter because I want to post that I'm streaming this game, and then I actually a little bit of spoiler, but the old guards of Asgard is actually in Alan Wake too. They actually survived those two baskets. And now I'm kind of intrigued to figure out what happened to them. But I heard that Alan Wake 2, it's also, well, I think that that's kind of like a spoiler. Probably shouldn't continue because um, Alan Wake 2's ending is a little bit weird. Let's just say that the ending is a little bit weird. Uh, do I know that already? Well, I kind of know that, but I also don't understand what's going on because I did not watch that game from the start to beginning, so I kind of know the ending, but also kind of don't know. So,
Ow! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo.
oh my God,
Fellas
remember
wasn't too bad
TiVo?
to record it.
I don't
Called
think
me
anyone
earlier and
remember
really
TiVo.
chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
Can we just ignore can we just acknowledge that doors are massive? Well, your door doesn't look that massive. Wait, it is massive in my house. I just looked, so it is massive in my house. So I do not know. Probably we
I'd been a
are.
guest on the talk show the previous night, talking about my latest book. The show was supposed to be waiting for me on our TiVo.
I guess that we are supposed because Asian people, small people, you know, probably it's because of that. We are pretty small people. Like I feel like this is the appropriate height. Maybe I don't know. Turn on. Hey,
Ladies and gentlemen,
wait.
welcome back.
I watched all TV show, right? There's no
Thank you, everybody.
Night Springs
We
anymore.
have a great show
Wait,
tonight.
wait, wait,
I've
wait,
been
wait.
talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Wait, there's no Night
Good
Springs.
read. Go buy it. No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here. Is that wise? No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan. Wow, thanks. Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about
Is it
this.
okay to spoil the
Why
whole
the hell
story?
did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man? Good riddance.
No, seriously though, 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself.
Oh, that's why he
Certainly
has a
given us
blog.
a lot of
He
entertainment.
killed his main character.
And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good, great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and,
But are you just going to read that?
got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face.
I wonder
lost
if
my
you
temper.
actually can
I
read
know
that.
that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the 2 of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for a Sam.
What?
There it
Who's Sam Lake?
is. Our musical guests, Poets of the Fall. Thank you, and good night.
At least
Oh, wait,
it
who's
was
Sam
fun.
Lake?
I told myself I could live with that.
Hey, honey. You watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want to ask me something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what?
I should have followed
Go
her
back to sleep
advice. But suddenly I was angry, mostly at myself. And she was there, a convenient victim.
What? What do you mean a convenient victim? Wait.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
Oh, I guess that it's too early. I can kind of understand that why he's angry now. He was like, "Oh, let's get to someplace quiet," and then his wife just says,
Somehow,
"Oh,
the
let's make
clicker
you
was the
write
key to
again
the
in
cabin.
this vacation."
I had to return to Cauldron Lake to see
I can kind
Alice.
of understand that. I guess. I think that I can kind of understand that.
I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun.
What?
Miss
Why?
Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Oh, he doesn't want more sacrifices, I think. Oh, did Barry just cry? The Eye of
luck,
Sauron. Yeah, he can give that to us. He can
See
give
you
that to
later.
us. The Eye of Sauron. They are already in the well-lit room?
When I got
Probably he
out,
can give the
it was
Eye of
warm and
Sauron to
sunny.
us?
I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed.
So it's kind of like a double twist. It's kind of like a double twist. He thought that he wrote Thomas Zane into the story, but actually Thomas Zane is the one
Alone,
that wrote Adam
in
Wake
daylight,
into the
surrounded
story,
by the
kind
beauty
of
of the Pacific
as
Northwest
a
landscape.
contingency, I guess.
It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this. Having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed, there would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
What do you mean there's no way of knowing? You can ask Hartman. If Hartman is not taken by the dark presence, you can still talk to him. Like, like it's possible, right? It's, and then there's another thing. You can talk to the sheriff too. There's a lot of ways that you can prove this. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of mad. But it's fine. Right. But I think that I like the story. Like, it's not really sure how his brain works. Because I think that what it's supposed to do is that it makes you doubt yourself, and rightfully so, because his character is kind of like a skeptic character. He does not believe in supernatural thing, at least not before this. So he's written like this. And what's scary is that Thomas Zane actually has his entire childhood on the manuscript. So we don't even know like Alan Wake is actually a real person, or just someone that exists because of the manuscript. So can you consider it like an actual human being? I think that's what the story is trying to say. It's more like a psychological horror thing, like the realization that whether you are actually a person or not, like something like that. But yeah, sorry, I wasted people's time with going to the tunnel of nothing, but it's fine. But yeah, it's I think that this is what the story is about. Or the book character thinking himself as a real person. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Wait, is that like... I remember there's like a movie about this. Like a Hollywood movie. China novel? Is it a China novel? I forgot, but like, I remember like there's a show like this. Like, this person is like living a normal life and then suddenly realize that he's actually a book character. Or something like that. I can't remember what's the name. Is it a Hollywood movie or is like a China movie? I'm not sure. But like, I remember that it's a show like that. Definitely. But yeah, it is something that I just realized that this is actually something that happened before. But it's kind of terrifying to think. I think that there's a... Oh, you know what? There's actually another... I think that it's like a creepypasta I read. A novel is read. It's not published book, just some internet novel. I'm pretty sure not what you know. I see. It probably not, but I remember that it's like a Hollywood show that is like that. Yeah, I don't have like concrete thing because I don't exactly remember the name, but I remember I'm seeing it in the movie theater before. I remember being impressed and by that, and then that was when thriller was good. Right now, I don't know. Like, have you actually seen a good thriller recently? Like a movie thriller? Well, maybe some. I think that recently Napoleon's one really got me interested, but people say that it's kind of bad. It's not like bad, but more like I remember seeing people saying that because they want to reserve the longer version, like the extended version for Apple, because it's an Apple Plus show, I think, and the Apple Plus have the extended version, and it has like longer. How do I say this? They have like a longer story. So like the movie, the one that you can watch in the theater just got cut, and some of these scene might be better, might make the show better. Otherwise, it's just like kind of sucky, and it's kind of a shame because I kind of want to watch Napoleon, especially it's like Joaquin Phoenix as the Napoleon. I kind of want to watch that because, quite frankly speaking, I don't know Napoleon that well. And I think people also said that the show is not like really accurate to what Napoleon is. So religion drama like to spoil every important plot. I know there's like a show. I watch it in the cinema, and I sit there. The 2 minutes, or I think it's like 2 minutes or 3 minutes thriller. Basically, it just reviews all the plot. It even included part of the fight scene. It's like a terror show. It's like a local. I think it's like a local terror show. I was like, oh my god, local cinema can do something like that. And then it proceeds to show the entire plot of the story, and including fighting the terrorists and everything. So we kind of know who everyone is. So it's like, what the heck are they trying to do here? You know, I do know what you mean. From clown to Napoleon, but Joaquin Phoenix, I haven't seen too much of his show, but I really like him in Joker. Oh my god, talking about him as a Joker actually gives me chill because it immediately goes back to the scene where he killed his first guy, like he killed the whole show, the host of the show, and that is so beautifully like people have to point it out to me, but I never noticed that when he first killed the guy, he actually did not expect that. Like he's if you go back and watch it, I wonder if it's still on Netflix. But if you go back and
The darkness had touched me. There was a link between us. Always would be. I could feel its presence again, getting closer.
if you go back to the part, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did I spoil it? I think that Joker probably everyone have watched it, right? I am not spoiling the story, I guess. But just to be on the safe side, sorry for the spoiler. And in Shed the Memory, you find out you're a fictional person. Only example I can think of. Shed the Memories. Oh, probably is a little bit spoiler, but I think I know the story. Wait, we can play that. We can play Shattered Memory. I haven't played the... I actually kind of want to save it until we do the Donathon, but I feel like I just did not put enough thoughts into the Donathon. So I kind of want to save that, but I want to make it like one of the goal. I just play like... Well, it involved me playing some of the older game that I have already streamed and played before, but it'll be fun to be able to do like a marathon style. Like, I will be on all the time and stream all the games all in once, you know? Like, instead of like waiting for the next part. I think that I kind of want to do that. That will be fun. I should do that when I still have the time. That's what usually my train of thoughts is. That's why I kind of want to do it quickly, but I feel like I need to put more thoughts into it. I cannot just rush this. So... Oh wait, did I mistaken? I thought he is it. I confused him with Joker. Oh wait. Did you actually thought that he is the Joker? No. Sorry, you thought that he's it? No, he's not it. But I heard that the person who plays it is actually a handsome fellow, though. I think that he's actually a very handsome fellow in real life, and he's actually I think that he's actually very friendly with the kids as well. So it's kind of jarring when you see that he's playing with the kids, when he's supposed to scare the kids or something like that. What should we do for the donathon? Throw money to extend stream timer? No. I don't want to do it in that way because definitely, if let's say that we do that, it will be the shortest donathon that we can do. It would definitely be the shortest donathon. Because I don't think I have enough viewers to do that. So what I'm doing is that I want to make it like, oh, if let's say that we hit a certain milestone, then we do something special for the stream. That's why I've been like that's why I've been like looking for suggestion and to make it work, you know. That's what I am thinking of. That's what I am thinking of because definitely, like I said, it will be the shortest stream ever. If we do like an extension thing, I will definitely not able to do that. Like a subathon thing. I don't think I can do like what people do. So I have to like think of something like that. So I would do something special on the stream. If let's say we hit this certain goal, then yeah, we would do this. If we hit that that goal, then we do that. You know, on stream, of course, and you know. So that is something that I'm thinking of, you know. But yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, I talk about Joker, right? Hang on, let me
The
read
Dark
this.
Presence was no longer trying to capture the writer so he could create the ending it wanted. The writer knew too much. He was too strong, and he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane, something that could hurt it. Now, the darkness was doing everything in its power to simply stop the writer from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from.
Okay. So anyway, what I'm saying is, the Joker thing, the way that when he trying to kill the host, he's like when he shoot, he's like the moment that he shoot, he's Jackie Phoenix. I don't know whether it's like a direction, like a director thing, or like the actor is just brilliant like that. If you notice, when he shoot the gun, probably all of us will be paying more attention on the host that is being killed, right? But if you notice, like Jackie's body movement when he shoot, his whole body actually recoils backwards, like he's super surprised that the gun went off, like he's does not intend the gun to went off. And then after that, after all the chaos, you can see his face like he's in shock, but he slowly accepted that, you know, like he's changing of emotion just from that scene. It's just awesome. Like that is why I have so much respect for Jackie Phoenix. Like that is so good. That scene alone, it's worth the entry price. It's worth the entry price. Of course, the whole story has to be good, and thankfully the Joker is pretty good. But like, I forgot. But I heard that they are making Joker 2, and they are going to make Joker 2 into a musical. I do not know what they are doing, but when I see it, I don't know. Like probably I will wait and see, like see what people are talking about. But I think that they are going to make a musical. They even have like Lady Gaga attached to the project. So I don't know. Whether I will watch Joker 2 or not. But I think that what's good about... I can't believe I'm saying this. What's good about DC right now is that all these projects still going. But like they are trying to make another... They're trying to make another MCU, I think. They're trying to make another like Marvel Avengers universe. And it kind of falls into their face. Like, Flash is not doing well. Flash is actually not doing well at all. And I hope that they don't rush into this. But I'm not sure. They probably already have plans because they hired James Gunn, the director from the Guardians of the Galaxy, to do it. Sorry, it might be a little nerdy. But I don't know. I don't know how they are going to take this because the Flash is not working at all. Wait, where's... Oh, okay. I think he died. Red Flash is not working at all. I do not know how they do. Probably they are going to wait until the Aquaman thing happens, you know? Aquaman is still on the horizon. But... we will see. But anyway, sorry. I go on a tantrum on the comic books movies. I feel like it kind of run its course already. Like, probably I guess that because it's like too hard to follow. Especially the Marvel thing. It's getting too hard to follow, and I kind of give up. So, you know, I haven't watched like a superhero movie for such a long time. Marvel art style is never a cup of tea. You're talking about the comics or the movies? Because the comics? Don't watch the comics. The comics were never good. Well, it was good, but like, it doesn't used to be these, serious. How do I say this? Like, comic book usually is like a fun thing. Like, the heroes usually operate in their own place. You know, they fight their own villains. And they don't really interact with each other. Sometimes they interact with each other. Like Spider-Man and Daredevil. Because Hell Kitchen and New York City is like next to each other. Wait, is it New York City? I forgot. Where Spider-Man is? Is it Manhattan or like New York City? I forgot. But my geography is like the worst. So don't quote me on that. But basically, Hell's Kitchen and Spider-Man is literally next to each other. Like, if you check the map, they are literally each next to each other. So that they usually they will collab. Not really collab, but like, they call it a team up, you know? It's like a team up thing. So, yeah, it's like, usually it's like a fun event, but usually they're self-contained. They don't really interact with each other that much. And that's it. They fight villains, and sometimes villains is a bit weird,
Based on the
sometimes a bit
signature in
funny.
the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2.
Refundable 100 is required on reservation. No personal checks accepted. Major credit cards and bank cards. Checkout time is 10 a.m. That's early. One vehicle per unit. Facilities for no visitors are allowed on the premise after 9. I hope you enjoy your stay. Okay. Why the thermos is always in the toilet? I guess it's fine. People drink their coffee in the loo, so probably does that. Wait, they immediately give me a shotgun? Like, don't you need to wait for me to finish it first? They're giving you guns too quickly. Wait, did I notice like a thermos someplace? Wait, what's this? Checkpoints reach? Oh,
This had
the
obviously
FBI.
been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
Busy harassing you. To create this dilemma. Big... what? What's that? Big... stuffer? Is it a big stuffer? What the heck is that? A big stuffer. It's so hard to see. I think it's called big stuffer. Wait. It's Stuee. I don't know what that is. Big stuffer. Whatever. We're just going to call it the big stuffer. What? Wait. Did that chair actually hurt me because I was like kicking it around? Just in real life. Looks like cheese puff. I think that is that cheese puff. Movie I meant. The movie's quality is like really... sorry, I wasn't finished with my comic thing, but
Could have fooled me, pal.
wait, did he teleport it? What the heck? Okay, so basically, like, comic books usually is just like self-contained Avengers. It does not involve with like, oh, multi-universal, like a big villain thing. Usually is that it's like, it just doesn't happen. I think that it's actually like, DC, because DC is like very successful in the crossover thing. Like, a large scale enemy where you need a lot of people to fight, you know, that sort of thing. And yeah, so story slowly becomes like that. And do I approve? I mean, if it's good, but I think that a lot of times people just do it just because they can, you know. That's actually kind of sad. So, maybe I still use the hunting rifle. It's fine. I want to see a Yu-Gi-Oh movie with real people. Would be really bad, but really fun. Oh my god! People just. I have a friend that's like he's like a huge Yu-Gi-Oh fan. Well, not really like a huge Yu-Gi-Oh fan. Wait, he is a huge Yu-Gi-Oh fan. So you know what he did? He actually showed me a clip. He showed me a clip that okay. I do not know if you read the entire if you read the entire comics? Do you read the entire comics? If you don't, it's okay. Because there was like one story about like the Egyptian god cards, right? So Kaiba actually already don't have the Egyptian cards because he already lost that card. And somehow in that movie he summoned the Egyptian god from the ground. He just like put his ground, it's like very dramatically, like Kaiba style, put his hand on the ground and then he summoned the Egyptian god and wins the duel. I was like, hey, that is Yugi's thing. You cannot cheat like Yugi. That is actually cheating. That is definitely a cheat. He just summons the god from the ground, and then my friend's like, "Hey, look at this video. He summoned the god from the ground." It was so stupid. Oh my god. But I think I misunderstood what you're saying. You wanted a live action movie? Wait, would Netflix do that? I have a feeling that if if enough money into it, I think that Netflix will actually do it. Netflix wants to do live action of every single anime series, and Yu-Gi-Oh actually have they actually have Yu-Gi-Oh on their catalog, so it might be a possibility. It might be a possibility. I agree, I sure will laugh to death. Like summon Blue Eyes White Dragon from the ground and such. Yep. That's exactly almost the same story. Like, oh my god. I remember a lot of stupid things from the I remember a lot of stupid things from the comics. Like the Blue Eyes White Dragon is supposed to be his lover from Egyptian time. I was like, okay. There's so much good memories reading the comics. It's stupid, but it's like crazy. It is stupid, but it's so funny. Like that time, I didn't think too much of it. I was like, oh, it's cool. It's like the lady's actually pretty, you know? Like the Blue Eyes White Dragon, It's actually pretty. What the heck is that? Oh my god. Like the priestess, I think. It's like a priestess. And but now that I think about it, it's actually like insane. It's something that an insane person would actually write. But R.I.P. Katsuki, like do you know that the artist actually passed away? I think that is this year or last year, I forgot. But he passed away, and the reason that he passed away is because he was trying to save someone from the sea, and then he actually got taken away by a spiral, and then his body actually wasn't found until much later. You know, and that's kind of sad because even though I can laugh about Yu-Gi-Oh's story and stuff like that, but he actually dies a hero because he actually saved that person. But he himself like, couldn't make it. You know, he actually dies as a hero. So a lot of respect to him. You'll be sick with today's special effects. Ah, I do not know that, man. Like I honestly don't. Because like, oh my god. Okay. Sorry. But like. It's the special effect nowadays. I feel like unless that you put a lot of budget into it, I think that usually it looks kind of bad. Even if you put a lot of budget into it. Oh, I guess that like Disney is like kind of bad nowadays, right? I think that is because of like a lot of like bad condition for Disney as well. So it's not entirely because the 3D what was that? The special effects team is bad. But more like the condition they work on is actually not so great as well. Because they are under a lot of like bad crunch and bad management, I guess. Oh god. Okay. Look! Our car is doomed. It's fine. We don't need car the next place we go to anyway. Live action Yu-Gi-Oh! That is just season 0. Oh, the forbidden season 0. But honest opinion though, I really like Yu-Gi-Oh! When it's not like a children's card game. Like, unironically though, I really like Season 0 because it's not all about the children's card game. It's about like a lot of things. And I like all these games. Like, even though some of these like kind of like what they call, oh my god, I just kind of feel very chuny talking about it, but like they call them like the dark games, Yami game or something like that. I forgot what's the I need to rewatch wait, no. I think season 0 is not on Netflix, but you know, I need to rewatch. I need to rewatch this Forbidden season 0, as they call. Ouch. Ouch. You guys done? But ironically, I really like season 0. Like, season 0 is so good. Because of this Yami game. What are you talking about? You're always tuning? I am not always tuning. Okay? I can turn it on and off at will. See, that's the smart thing. That's the thing. Wait, what was that? That's the secret. I am always tuning. I believe that's the Hulk. That's the secret. I am always angry. I'm always Chuni in this case. What's Chuni? It's Chuni Byo. I think that is like a Japanese thing. It's like what was that? Okay, so it's why have I become a pirate at this time? Arr, matey. Why did I become a pirate suddenly? Okay, hang on. Let me get through this area. I will find a safe place so I can explain it. And Chunibyo is they call it like the what do you call that? Chuni the direct translation. The direct translation is called middle school, second grade middle school sickness. Chunibyo is a Japanese term used to describe early teens having grandiose delusion who desperately want to stand out and convince themselves they have hidden knowledge or secret powers. And that is actually what it is. But also, I think that Chunibyo is just like kids desperately wants to have like an identity. This is how I understand it. Chunibyo is basically like kids at that age, like usually I think that they are, what was the age? I think like 14 or 15 years old. I forgot, but like that is the age when hang on, I'm fighting a bulldozer. I don't have the time to explain about those things. Hang on. I'm fighting a freaking bulldozer. Okay.
Nice to see you too.
But anyway, what was I trying to say is that what I understood, it's not like secret power or anything, but more like this is what I understood. Okay, I am not defending this because I'm the Chunibyo. Okay, I admit I have Chunibyo, but it's like I have been Chuni since you were teen. Okay, so anyway, from what I understand from Chunibyo, it's this. It's that because kids at that age, like, 14, 15, when they have just started to have self-awareness, they desperately want to find their own identity. So the one with severe Chunibyo, they will believe that they are someone else, that they are not. They want desperately to have an identity. And that is what Chunibyo is. I believe. Like, that is probably is related to what Ari said, but that is what's going on. So. Start. I get it. It's when teenage boys turns into shonen protects. Yeah. Quite frankly speaking, that would be not too far from the truth. But yeah, that's basically it. And yeah, they thought that they are those protagonists. Like, usually that happens around like middle grade school. That's why they call it a chunibyo. Chuni literally translates to middle school, like second grade, I think. Like second level of middle school. Yeah? About like 14, 15 years old. But yeah. I always assume myself are those handsome characters' wife. Yeah, you too. I actually know that Are you still in that phase? I guess you are kind of in that phase. I don't know. Are you? But I remember that I probably does not have that much of a thing. Because I think that my what was my persona? I think that I do adapt like a persona, but more like, oh, do you know what it is? I think that my persona at that time, I'm like this wise guy, like this wise lady, and if you want to be like what was that? I remember that it's like people say that say this thing to me like people you have a reputation where if let's say that people want to be you know, they want to be scold straight, they want to be scold like I will scold them and then they it will send people straight. I have this reputation for some reason, like I will actually scold them and I will call them not only call them names. I don't believe I do, but like I will scold them straight. So that's basically like what I am. I do not know. The lost 90% of this passion since I oh wait. No. Get away from me. La la la. I think Flare is very good for that. I don't know whether like in the side road there's any treasure at all. That's what I'm worried about actually. Wait, there's a... I think that there's a car. Does it work? No, it's like an enemy. Okay. Well... Oh god. Wait, did it kill... I think that it's like friendly fire. Wait, what? I died? Huh? How do I... Oh wait. You know what happens? I didn't drive this car. I was so stupid. I was so focused on trying to explain what Chunibyo is. I am so stupid. But actually, I have a way easier time. I would have a way easier time if I just get on this car. But I didn't. Oh my god. I basically make the whole thing harder on myself. I think just that emo kid that wants to play guitar. So Bochi? Bochi is just an introvert guy. introvert person. So I think that is different from Bochi. Bochi is just like extremely introvert. But oh man, I need to finish Bochi no I need to finish Bochi. Bochi is like a anime that you kind of have to be in the mood. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not something that you can just watch in a casual... Well, it is a very casual thing, but I feel like it's not something you can just, like, watch easily. I don't know. Like, maybe I just want to focus on watching it, but it's like a stupid show anyway, so... But when we talk about Chunibyo, it's someone that is like, usually they are the people who just don't know what kind of personality that they have. And that is the thing that they thought of themselves. But yeah. Usually it involves with superpowers. If you want to understand what Chunibyo is, you can probably watch this. There's an anime that is like talking about Chunibyo, it's the name is directly like Chunibyo. I believe that the direct translation for that title is what was that? Chunibyo needs love too, or something like that. What was the direct translation? I am kind of delusional. I am delusional, but I also want to have like a boyfriend or something. I want to have romance too, or something. Damn, it's very difficult for me to talk and play at the same time because it's literally very hard for me. Because this game is like needs some attention with me somehow. So, yeah. Anyway, the house is very bright. Love Chunibyo and other delusion. Yeah, I remember the delusion part. That's why I was like the delusion. But yeah. Sorry, the music being like a little bit dramatic does not help the issue as well. So. But yeah. That show, is it very good? It's not really super good, but I kind of like it. It's a fun show. I remember, because I think that show is super funny. Is because like, okay, so to get context. Sorry, I need to turn down the volume a little bit on my end, but the reason I think that the show is good because the main character, he's like an ex-Chunibyo. He's like an ex-Chunibyo, and then he met a Chunibyo girl. I love how Chiki's just playing Alan Wake as his Carmageddon. Well, this is what this session is about, isn't it? But anyway, as I was saying, it's about this main character. I don't want to spoil too much, but it's like this main character, he's like an ex-Chunibyo, and then because it's like he know that it's an embarrassing phase for him, so he's kind of like he's kind of like wants to forget about those things, so called. He wants to forget about it. You know, he don't want to be associated with that anymore. And I remember his name. His name is super funny. His name is like his persona is that he's a Dark Flame Master, and the way that he pronounced it is Daku Flame Master. You know, like a very definitely a English borrowed words name, and an attempt to act cool. He's a Daku Flame Master, Dark Flame Master, because he has the dark flame. And there's this girl that knows about his past, so she keeps bringing it up, and you know, in attempts to I don't know, maybe she just wants to make friends with him or something like that. So basically, that's the story. But eventually, they become a couple, and then they are kind of cute. When they become a couple, they are kind of cute. I like a lot of characters in that show, and the reason why I love Daku Flame Master, I kind of spoiled that already, but I like Daku Flame Master is because I watched Raid before, and there's a villain in the show called the Dark Ring Master. Dark Ring is you don't have to know the context. You just know that he called himself the Daku Rinku Master. I was laughing my butt off. Like even when I was a kid, I know that name is stupid. I even as a I know that it's stupid. I don't even know what you're doing. Well, you just kind of go straight. There's no mystery here. You just kind of go straight. The reason why I'm going off the road is because I kind of want to like this stuff. But I decided not to. Well, I'm just going to go through the story. Probably I will not. Okay, they kind of just die off themselves. Oh, okay. And I really get lost in the game while playing and talking at the same time. Actually, I did a few times. I believe it or not, I actually did that a few times throughout this playthrough. I mean, today, not this playthrough, today. But you know, you just kind of just go to the front. Usually, okay. The trick, the trick to not get lost in a VJ game, you always stick to the left. You know, stick to the left wall. Eventually, you will find an exit, or you know, some place like that. So. You laugh at myself writing shonen novel? Did I laugh at you? I don't think I laugh at you. I actually want to see it, but you don't allow me to see it. I actually want to see it. You just think that I'm laughing at it, but actually I'm curious. I want to see it. I have this like morbid curiosity that I want to know. I thought that was Labyrinth. Oh. Yeah. They said this too. If let's say that you got stuck on the labyrinth, you just kind of stick to your left, and eventually you will, you know, just hug the wall. Just hug the wall, and stay with the wall. You know, eventually you will reach the spot. So, but yeah, I am always evil. Wait. Why am I evil for wanting to see my good friends written like read the masterpiece, huh? Is it evil to want to see my good friend's art, the piece of art that she have created? I don't think so. I don't think so. That is not an evil thing. I refuse to believe that is an evil thing. If that is evil, I don't want to be there. But it's... I don't know. I know that I have a piece like that too. So probably I am not a good judge of character. Probably. Not really a good judge of character. Probably I'm not the person to live for about this, but... okay. Let me tell you guys a secret. Let me tell you guys a secret. I like I said, I am always shiny. That's why I am a anime girl right now. So that's why I'm an anime girl right now. So anyway, joking aside, when I was like at that age, like 15 or 14 or something, I remember around that age. But anywho, when I was around that age, I do have like a blog sport. Okay, this is not going well already. I do have like a blog. I remember it because my sis. What happens is that my sis. She has like a live journal. Oh my god, you guys remember live journal? Wait, is that like a live journal? Wait, I have to remember, but I remember that Microsoft, they do have like a blog thing too. When it was like trendy to have a blog. I remember that my sis had a blog with MSN. I think that is called like a live journal or something like that. It probably is. I just don't remember it. But anyway, hear me out. So basically, because she has that, I was like, oh, so it's like a trendy thing to do. Okay, let's do that, you know. And oh my god. I actually feels kind of embarrassing. The more the moment I want to reach that spot, but I write. I have an emo face, okay? I have the emo face. I was extremely emo. I was extremely emo. I even wrote poem. Ugh. I know. I already make you guys. I already shiver for you guys. Okay, you don't have to shiver yourself. I wrote like emo poems, like very extremely pretentious poems. And I think that is good. I think that is good. Extremely
The bottom
pretentious
of
ones,
Cauldron
yeah.
Lake was a graveyard of things the lake had claimed in one way or another over the decades. The Dark Presence brought them up in its wake, scattering the rotten waterlogged hull of an old boat here, the remains of a long ago crashed airplane there, trees shattered under the impacts. The earth groaned. It didn't even notice.
Too embarrassing. I guess that it's kind of is because of my experience before, and those poem is just so bad. Just like how the ex Chunibyo guy feel like, yeah, he's he and another girl that I liked. She is also an ex Chunibyo. Like basically, she and the ex both of them, when it's mentioned to them, their chuny face, they will be like on the ground, rolling on the ground. It's like, oh, it's so embarrassing. Stop it. Stop talking about it. You know, they have that. It's kind of like that feel. Oh my god, I miss that show. I need to watch that show. I really need to watch that show again because it's fun. It's funny. It kind of feels good as well. It's like a feel good show. It does not have anything special to it. It's just like a feel good show. Is that even a secret? Wait, I am a chuny? Well, I told you, I am an anime girl on the internet. I'm an anime girl. This poem? Yeah, I write emo poems. I do not know whether it's been scrubbed from the internet because I think that I did not delete the whole blogspot. Because I remember that I actually migrated to blogspot because my sister did as well. So I was like heavily influenced by my sister, like because my sister is always this like sunny extrovert person, and I would never be her. I would honestly never be her. She is like all this like sunny extroverts, have tons of friends, have tons of experiences, and I could never be. So that's why I always like do the things that she do because it's like a trendy thing. Oh, I can do that as well, you know, because it's like a digital thing, and you know, and I am nerdy. I cannot do anything else. I cannot do the things that she do, but I can do this digital thing, you know, and yeah, that's exactly what I did, and I wrote a lot of this emo thing. I also keep like I am actually using it as an actual blog, but I don't think there's a lot of personal thing in it. I don't remember, but honestly I don't. But yeah, uh, the poem that the time I went back to read those things, I was like, oh my god, this is so bad. My poem doesn't even rhyme. My poem doesn't even rhyme. But don't pretend that you never read them. I think that I actually show it to them. Not really show it to you before, but more like it's up for the public at that time. I think. When Blogspot is like, yeah, it's like famous. I think that everyone can read it, but I don't remember what's the actual URL. So it's not because I want to protect my piracy. It's just like literally I just don't remember. Is it a Steamy fanfic? Steamy fanfic? Well, Now I just wrote myself as super pretty, super strong female character with super handsome, super strong guy. Wow, that's a mouthful. Damn, that's a mouthful. A loving me and some stupid adventure. Oh my god. Uh, I actually don't write fanfic, but I actually still think about like stories in my head all the time. I just never wrote them down. But I still do that. I still because okay. Wholesome self-insert. Well, let's hope that they don't do that adventure. Am I right? I hope only they don't do that adventure. But anyway, I was innocent that time. Alright, I believed you. Wink. I believe you. Wink. Wait, I think that I can wink. Hold on. Huh. Can I? Did I wink? Yes, I winked. I try my best. The detection is not the best, but I try my best. But anyway. I'm sorry. I will stop making fun of it. But I do like to make stories in my head, and it's okay. Hang on. Let's see the yacht. You must sign a waiver before entering. Specific part. Ask for it first. You pull it. You must bring your own tool. But anyway, I don't know. I am not the easiest person to fall asleep. So that's why I still do it. Is what basically is, if I think about a story in my head, it's easier for me to fall asleep if I do that. You know. So I have been doing it for a while. So basically, I will think of some story. It's not like a self-insert thing, but is it okay for me to say that? Probably is okay. Oh wait, how many bullets do I have? I have 2 fewer bullets. Hunting rifle is definitely better, but it's like 2 fewer bullets. Okay, I will start using this gun then. But anyway, coffee. What was I trying to say? Is that I do not know. I tends to like the main character to be a small little girl. I don't know why, but like a small girl that is like the main character. Usually she has some like fantastical power. But well, because the main character being main character, right? But usually she will triumph in the end or something like that, and that is basically the basis of my story. Like a lot of the time, you know, it's kind of embarrassing, but like it's how I sleep. You know, like if I don't think about the story, if I don't advance the story a little bit, I'm not able to sleep. That's my sleeping method actually. But sometimes it can be detriment to what I want when I actually want to sleep. I also hand cannon ships, but I'm a degenerate, so it becomes... Wait. Hand cannon... Oh, okay. Sorry. In my mind, when you say you hand cannon ships, I immediately go to ship to ship romance. Like the ship is actually, you know, doing the deeds. I'm sorry. I forgot that we are talking. But I forgot that when we talk about ships, we talk about like you shipping yourself or you shipping the character to someone else. I forgot that. Azure Lane. Yeah, Azure Lane is that. Like all of them is like ships. Yeah, they are all machines. But I do know what you mean. I played that game for a while because I think that some of the characters kind of cute, but only some of the character. And I got bored and left. I got bored and just quit. Because my friend was playing it mainly. And then I got curious and then I played a little bit. Yeah. I basically just give up after a while. But anyway, yeah, sometimes it determines to when I'm actually trying to sleep because sometimes my imagination can be kind of intense when I think about like the you know, like the intense scene. Like eventually it will go into a fight scene or whatever, you know, and then it actually makes me harder to sleep, you know. Or when I got stuck on the story, like I do not know how to proceed the story, and then I actually will not able to sleep. I was like, oh god, I have to finish the story, otherwise I can't sleep. That kind of thing. Even though it's a story that I just make up to help me sleep, but you know, people say that I should write that down. You know, I should write down the story, but I don't think the story is going to be good. Remember, the story is to help me sleep. If the story can help me sleep, how good is it? How good the story will be, you know? But I sometimes I do think of like interesting thing in my head, like very philosophical kind of thing, you know, like because I think that I am very heavily influenced by what was it? Parasite. I think that I am very heavily influenced by Parasite, and my story usually have something to do, not really something to do with parasites, but usually have something to, I will try to follow his like philosophical reel, or not really philosophical reel, but more like I think of my own thing, but I tend to kind of think or write my story like that, you know? So it's actually kind of fun. Anyways, but yeah, I remember that his way of writing a story is that he will usually, what was it called? Oh wait, there's a coffee outside. Oh, did I miss it? I think I missed it. Can I climb back out? Oh god, I cannot climb back out. Does this help? Okay, I actually forced myself out. Okay, that's funny. But I remember that he says that hardcore parkour, that actually rhymes. But the way that he said that you should write a story, I still remember it to today. That's how much it influenced me a lot. Is that Parasite's you know, the artist, the mangaka, he said that to make a story, to make to make a story, you always think about the ending, and then once you decided on the ending, everything your character do has to relate to that ending. You know, it has to. You after you finish thinking about the ending, and your character's motives has to align and reach that ending in a natural way. That's how you write. That's how you write this kind of story, you know. And it's been influencing me ever since, because when you think about it, it actually applies to your life as well as to your RL as well. That's why a lot of the time I tell people that, hey, think of what you want to do. You know, think of basically I'm telling them, think of an endpoint, and from that endpoint, because you have an endpoint now, right? You have the objectives, so whatever you do now has to follow that. You remember that I tell people this thing all the time. That is how I got it from. That is how I get this philosophy going.
I
Yeah.
had to get the container out of my way. There had to be a way to power up the container lift.
So I think that by the way, if you haven't noticed, I am a big fangirl of Parasite. The manga, the anime is okay. Like it's not the best, but it's okay. I do not know whether there's 2 anime or there's just one, but I remember that Parasite was a really big deal back then. They have like a live action movie. They have like a anime. Aya Hirano is to play the parasites. She's the parasite in that show, by the way. It's stupid, but it's fun. But yeah, if you have the time, read Parasite. Parasite is a really good thing. Is it shonen? I don't think it's shonen because I think that it's not meant to be read by kids. It's not shonen. It's kind of like for older audience, I think. And it's good. It's basically it's about like alien creature invading us, and they what the aliens do, they kind of live like parasites because they need to live inside our body, kind of. So basically what they do is they go into the person's head through ears or their nose or something like that, and then they eat their entire head. After they eat their entire head, they have the ability to morph into they have the ability to morph into anybody appearance. So basically they would pretend to be that human being while feeding on humans because they actually needs to eat human to survive. So yeah, that's basically the story. That's basically the story. And the main character survives because he noticed that the parasite is trying to eat his head. I believe that the reason why he couldn't be eaten is because he was wearing a headphone, and that parasite is trying to enter through his ears, but he couldn't. And then when the parasites tried to slither to other place, he knocked it away. And then the parasite decided, you know what, it's okay, I'll just go into your hand. So basically he eats his hand and has replaced his hand. Basically it's like that. So that's why the main character is like not entirely parasite. Only his Miki is left. I forgot. Oh god. Well, my sensei haven't taught me that, so I'm fine. I forgot Migi, or Migi is like left or right. I think that Migi is like left here. I forgot. Migi Kitari. I think that's what it is. Wait, did I activate that one? Wait, did I activate that one? I think that I did, right? Is it like raising it slowly or need to move shipping? Oh, okay. I was kind of confused. Okay, that's what it is. But yeah, basically it's like this story. Like he's trying to learn about the aliens and trying to learn about this parasites because as per like comics tradition, something will go wrong with this. Like, yeah, it's a fun comics. I can't believe that when people try to ask me what kind of comics they want me to recommend, I never mentioned that. Usually I mentioned like Koi no Katachi, and that is usually my go-to recommendation. But I can't believe that I never recommended them Parasite, because I just love Parasite so much. It's so good. Okay, I just noticed something also. I have been like talking my ears. I've been talking for like non-stop. Oh my god. Why am I so excited at this time? Jesus. It's like 3 in the morning. uh, I hope that the insulation is good enough. Otherwise my neighbor will be like, shut up! Shut the hell up! I need to sleep! Gosh dang it. because I live in a very small studio, so I think that people can actually hear. I think I can't read Parasite because I would blend in too much in real life. Blend in too much in real life. Wait, are you saying that you might like confuse that fiction with reality, that sort of thing? But I don't know. It's also about um what is it called? It's also about like kind of like a what do you call that? Like humanity and that sort of thing. As you expected from this kind of like title. It's kind of like that, and I think that is like really good. Kind of misophobia. Misophobia. What is misophobia? I'm sorry. My English is the worst. Misophobia. Oh, it's not the same thing. Basically, you like things to be clean, right? Reading these may make you worse. It's like a different thing. To be honest, um, I'm too much of Hime Joshi and Fujoshi to recommend anything. Oh my god. Do you actually read this like yaoi thing? Um,
When
you
I
know,
told Barry
Fujoshi.
my plan back in the well-lit room, I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
I'm okay with Fujoshi, but not Hime Joshi. Wait, what's the difference? Oh, is it like actually okay to for me to learn about that in the stream? Oh well, I guess that people learn worse thing on the stream. What does it mean? Fujo and Gavigai. Oh, is that what it is? I see. So Hime Joshi only into like girl and girl. Okay, okay. I understand now. Um I to be honest, I do not know, but to be honest, I think that guy with guy is kind of weird. Is it weird for me to say that? I feel like guy and guy is kind of weird, especially when a guy. I'm sorry. I think that with Fujoshi, like the yaoi thing. I'm sorry. I am not pure. Like I said, I have to reiterate, I am not pure. I know what it is. I know what yaoi is, and because I go to like a Japanese store, when I go there, right? Oh, did I tell you guys my experience with like Japanese stores? When I go to Japan, I think that recently I go to, oh yeah, when I go to Taiwan, it's the same thing as well. When they said, this is for girls, this is for ladies, you know, it's like Joshi Kit, that is like, you know, a comic that is for the ladies. Usually, what they meant is that it's yaoi. I was like, why? Why can't I just watch like a shoujo manga or something? What, like, lady, like, Joshike is automatically becomes like it's a guy, comics, you know? Okay, so let me explain my logic why I don't like you know, guy, comics. Okay, I don't like Guy comic, is because usually the main character is a piece of shit. I'm sorry. Is it very sudden? The main character is so wimpy and so useless all the time. Like, they are so useless that I just want to punch them. It's so annoying. The main character is so annoying. Like, they are weak and everything, and then they are like, I don't know. It's just so annoying. It's just so annoying. That the all these like yaoi thing. The main character has to be like the submissive person. SMM. Yeah, I think that is kind of like that. Sasaki and Miyano is so cute and wholesome. Sasaki and Miyano. What is that? Would I regret looking it up in Google? That is my follow-up question. Miyaki and Sasaki and Miyano. Oh wait, I think I see this. Is it on Netflix? No, it's not on Netflix. But I think I see this before. Oh wait, they kissed? They actually kissed. Huh. They actually kissed in the anime. Huh. Wait, is that on Netflix? Hang on. Oh wait. It's not on Netflix. Okay. It's not on Netflix. But probably it's a good show, but I don't know. But usually this yaoi thing, it has to be like the main character has to be submissive, and it's to the point of like annoyance. I just hate that. Maybe I'm reading the wrong thing. Maybe I'm reading the wrong yaoi manga, but it just annoys the crap out of me. Like, I am so annoyed. you can hear it in my voice, but I hate it. I hate when a guy becomes that, like a wimpy, useless human being. Like, that is the extent of that. Of that. Like, I hate it. I just hate it. Usually Fujoshi is kind of like SNM relationships. I don't know why. Mostly I meant. I guess I get I guess that they have to explain in universe why two guys are together, but like bitch, I see gay relationships. They do not work like that. Can't they just have like a normal relationship? I guess that is what the ladies want. But I don't want that. Maybe the other ladies want it. I just don't want that. I just feel like the main character is just so wimpy. I hate it. I just hate it. I know a few girls can see a guy kissing another guy sexy, unless one of the guy are pulling hair, grab physically, because they can't believe it when they are nice to one another. Hey Cooper, welcome to this topic. I do not know whether it's a good or bad thing, but hey, welcome Cooper, welcome to this yaoi fan girl topic. yeah. SMN is weird. SMN is weird. You can read Yuri and Yaoi is wholesome. I think that wait. There was one like Yuri manga. When I was in Japan, it was like heavily promoted. I forgot Citrus. I think that's what it is. When I went to Japan, I saw a lot of like Citrus promotional. Not Yuri on Ice. That is like a different thing. That is not. Is that Yuri on Ice? Is actually a Yuri thing? No. That is not. I think that Yuri on Ice is actually like people just ice skating, right? I don't know. But anyway, my point is, I think it's citrus. When I went to Japan, it was all over the place. Like all the bookshops, they are selling citrus. Like citrus, a lot. Like citrus everywhere. And I think that the story is. I might not like it. Do you know what the story is? I think that the story is about like this perfect student. Like he's like the model student, and then he is because I think that his mother or something like that remarries. I think. Wait. Yeah, I think that's what it is. The mother remarries, and then her new stepsister is actually a little bit of a delinquent, and they actually likes each other in the end. It's like it's like a kind of like an incest kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, why is this famous? I mean, I do like the artwork. Before I actually study the story, you know, before I read about it, I actually like the art style because I think that the art style is kind of cute. Not really kind of cute. Like it's kind of beautifully drawn. I do not know about the anime because at that time I think that it's like only it was a light novel. I think that it's like a light novel. But yeah, it was like a light novel, and then it was pretty fun. So. Oh wait, it just directly kills him? Oh. Oh, okay. This is actually like a turret. Okay. Got it. You read it? You read Citrus or you read Yuri on Ice. But basically that's that. But back to my thing. I was about to say is that I just couldn't understand Yaoi. Like I just can't. But I haven't actually read like a good Yuri thing as well. So I have like no references here, so called. I can't. Okay. Wait. Anyway, I guess that I never actually read a good Yuri to say that I don't like Yuri. I never actually read one, so I don't know. You read Citrus? Yeah, Citrus. I heard that is okay, but I never actually like read it. So I can't. I probably should not give my 2 cents to it because I don't know what it is. I think that the closest I have to Yuri is probably Contact to Sakura, kinda, because Tomoyo is just so she loves Sakura way too much. You know what I'm saying? Like she loves Sakura way too much. But hey, it's my favorite series. I like the anime. I like the manga. I even read XXX Holic and Tsubasa, even though that is like a pain to read. I think that is actually like a I think that is actually a good. I just love it. It's like my entire childhood, you know. If people say that when do I start watching anime, I would guess I probably watch like first serious anime is probably like Kaketa Sakura. Like Digimon, I only start seriously watching it when I got a little bit older. I watched like Digimon like occasionally, but I don't like read it. Sorry, I don't watch it like religiously. Not really religiously, but I don't watch it seriously. That's what I'm saying. Yes, let's just put it that way. Beauty and the Beast Girl are one of my favorite. It's cute and wholesome as heck. I see. So, what I understood is that, I think I wrongly used S&M to describe. It should be dominant and submissive relationships. Yeah, that's the thing, because some of the main characters just so submissive. It's just too submissive. It's so annoying to read. I don't like that in a shoujo manga too. Because sometimes shoujo manga, they are kind of like that. Have you? Okay. Hang on.
Zane cut its heart out, but it didn't die. The thing that wore Barbara's face kept crooning sweet nothings sugar-laced with poison. He put on the suit, untied the monster from the chair. The thing in his arms thrashed weakly, but he held fast. He stepped outside, off the pier, and into the dark water, a sinking pinprick of light descending toward a bottom that never came. The dark place I found myself in was unlike anything I could ever have imagined. It wasn't solid. It flowed. It was conceptual and subjective. For someone else, an artist in another field, it would have been very different. I could sense the story of the manuscript all around me, the words and ideas floating in the air, poised to become real.
Sorry. You can read Yuri and Yaoi, that's awesome. Probably I just been reading the wrong ones. I don't know. I just don't like, well, it doesn't have to be like steamy. It doesn't have to be like the or eat kind of thing, you know? I'm sorry. I kind of feel sorry for people that join us at this time. But you don't have to like it doesn't have to be that way. The reason why I don't like this kind of show is just that because there was like a period of time like the main character is just a pushover. It's so much of a pushover, it just annoys me. You know, it just annoys me greatly. That's what I don't like. My first exposure to anime over here was Pokemon's at Saturday mornings. I think that it was the same, but for us is the Digimon, not the Pokemon. The Pokemons is fine. The Pokemons is fine. But the Digimons is I think that the Digimons is more my childhood. But to be frank, I think that my first anime that I actually finished is Kakata Sakura. And what was that? But when I grow older, when I start to understand the story, you know, when I grow older, I think that my first serious anime, that was like a friend recommendation, but I got hooked. That was what introduced me to the light novel, and that is what? Huh? What did it die? But my first serious anime, I think, would be Haruhi Suzumiya. Haruhi Suzumiya is like my first, and it also like one of my favorite. I have the whole set of the book. I believe that I don't have the last two book. I was trying to find it, but I couldn't find it anymore.
That's where
I do not know
Calder
why.
Lake was.
We used to watch Inuyasha on weird websites as teens. Oh my god. I used to buy like DVDs. That is extremely illegal, by the way. Even though it's... Let me tell you something about piracy in my country. You can literally slap the customs. Literally with the customs... with the custom chopped, with the custom logo on the box, it can literally like the whole box with oh hey guys, this is original, but that DVD box is not original. because you literally can find and this is a true story, by the way. This is a true story. I swear that it's true. I think that I have that DVD somewhere as well. I think I have that DVD. If I have time, I can share it with you guys. I can show it to you guys. It's so funny. What happens is that DVD has all the original DVD, you know, like with the official custom by my country's custom, you know, like the chop and everything. Nobody can just use it. You know, it's like a very official thing. So, okay. Basically what happens when I put up that show, I noticed that one of the opening, because you know, I watch opening, you know, I'm a degenerate. I watch opening of anime. Because I like the songs. I usually I like the songs. And basically what happens is that, the anime, the opening, it's been the show. It says that this is a fan sub, and please do not redistribute on the original DVD. It says that this is a fan sub. Please do not redistribute it or put it on sales. But I just bought that DVD. I was like, oh my god, what the heck is this? It's original, but not original. Yes, it's original, quote unquote original. I was like, am I buying original? Oh my god, it still cracks me up. It's so funny. It's original, quote unquote. Jesus Christ, like what the heck? But I do know what you mean. When you say that you watch on weird websites, I think that oh, you know what? Because I was, I mean, I am not like a, you know, I can't claim myself to be like the, what do you call that? Attack genius at that time. But like, I remember that at that time, because I am actually sufficiently equipped with technical knowledge. So what happens is that I know how to download things illegally. Okay. There's no police here, right? There's no people that's going to tell me. But I used to torrent things. I used to torrent a lot of things. I used to torrent the shows because there's no like legal way to get it on my country. And like I said, the so-called original is just air quote original, you know. But yeah, I used to download all of these shows. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know that that is highly illegal. I know that. But that was like some time ago. Now I just watch it on Netflix. If it's not on Netflix, why do I bother? I basically just rely on Netflix on all the shows. If it's not on Netflix, I don't bother to subscribe to any other thing because I'm just lazy, you know. I use school PC to download anime songs from website. We need to rush to the IT room to grab these hot seats because it's so limited during lunch and break time. Yeah, I know. You know that time when I was like, because like I said, I was like what was it called? I was a wrestling fan because of my dad, and I have one friend that you know, he likes wrestling as well. So we're kind of like a friend with like common interests. So whenever like there's a big event on wrestling, we go to the computer room and we go there and watch the latest updates. Like, what is the match result? Something like that. It was kind of funny, actually. We are using school resources to do useless things. Even at that time, such a luxury things to have at a house. As long as my parents don't need it, we children don't need it. the internet fee was calculated by how much data you use. I know. That was the time where I go online because I forgot why do I use the internet for. I think that I go to internet because I want to search for guides, you know, because I was like a nerd. I want to play games, you know, that sort of thing. And I believe that I used too much data. Me and the sister, because I think that because she's like very active, like I said, she's like a social butterfly. She has all these like social media thing. I don't believe that you can send pictures yet at that day because the data charge is ridiculous, you know. But we both use too much data that might because we are using like the old 56K connection. Like you guys remember like the that kind of connection thing. I might be sounding like a crazy person trying to sound that, but like yeah, that's right. That was like the sweet sound of internet at that time. When you hear that sound, oh boy, you are on the internet, you know? At the sweet 56K internet. But yeah, that was calculated by data. And because we are using like too much data each month, my father is like, okay, now we have this broadband thing, so it no longer calculates by data. Lord have mercy on my souls because we are using too much money. And yeah, we have been using broadband ever since. But occasionally, you know, I do go to the computer to you know, like I said, like get some updates, like light updates. Ouch. Ouch! Oh, I just died? Wait, what? What? I just died? Okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. Okay. I just died for no reason too. I think that there is reason because I got hit a few times by the projectile, and that was the big guy. So the big guy actually hurts like half of your health, so it does make sense that he kills me. I just didn't pay attention to my health, I guess. I remember when you could not pick up the phone or the internet would die. Yes, yes. We actually have to get like a splitter. Because I think that my dad, like one of his concern is that you know, because of that thing, and because I went to, wait, what was that? Oh yeah, I went to like a relative's house. I believe that is like I went to a relative's house. They have the internet, and we did not know what kind of thing is internet even is at that time. Like he tell us that, oh, we should go to the internet. I was like, what is the internet? You know. And that was the time that we got our first taste of internet. My father actually, oh my father is always like he's kind of like a trailblazer in my home because he's the one that, can you believe that when Samsung did not have smartphone before, but my father, he's one of those first people who actually he's a loyal, super loyal Samsung customer until today. He's still using Samsung phones. He never changed his brand. Like he never used any of this any other phones. He used Samsung phones since forever, even before they do like smartphones. But anyway, he's like a trailblazer. He also like get us internet and among other things. So he's like he's very caught up on technology, I would just say. And you know, there's always like a story where the elderly doesn't want to study like the new technology. You always have this kind of story, right? Oh, elderly person is not good with technology. But that is simply not true for my dad. Like, he's very up to date with tech stuff. Yeah? he's usually the first one to, you know, to get these things. So. Wait, did I? Oh no. Oh! Ow. God. Tech Daddy. Oh, when you make it sound like that, it kind of sounds like a different thing, but it's fine. Maybe I'm 30 minded. What the heck? Damn it. That's the sound of internet at that time. that's the sweet sound of internet at that time. But yeah, but anyway, it's the sound from God. That is actually literally true. That was like the sweet sound of internet, and I would never get. You know, I would never forget that sound. That's the die of internet time. But anyway, so my dad is usually very caught up in this kind of thing, and oh, you know what? I am actually, because you know what? Because I saw that on there's a game shop. I actually, my dad is the one that bought the game console for us too. Like seriously. Usually dads do not automatically buy these game consoles, and I think that I mentioned this before, but we almost got a Sega Genesis instead of a Super Nintendo. Can you believe that? He's like, no, Nintendo is better. So he get Nintendo. How does he know? How does he know Super Nintendo is better? Like, holy smokes. I still don't understand until today. How does he know that Super Nintendo is better than Sega Genesis? How does he know? Like, even I don't know. Like, back then there's no internet. So how does he know? I am super curious. There's no way that he knows. That's what I'm saying. There's no way that he has so much foresight that you know, Super Nintendo is better. But yeah, he got us a Super Nintendo, and that was one of the best console that ever come to my life. Of course, the best console is the PS1. But do you know which one? Because with Nintendo, you play with power. Nintendo power. But kidding aside, I have I think that for the PS1, I usually play alone because I think that my sister is not that really that interested. Because do you know oh my god, now I kind of want to play that game. I kind of want to play that game again. That game is so funny. Me and my sister actually bonded a lot by playing PS2. And do you know the game that we played the most? We basically spent our whole what was that? We spent our whole weekends when and also when we are having like school holidays. We play a lot of Dynasty Warriors. we played the heck out of that Dynasty Warriors. It was so fun at that time, because basically you can play two players, and then you can just kill people all around the battlefield. You just you defeat people around the battlefield. But it was so fun. I kind of tempted to play that because the version that I played, because it's like because Dynasty Warriors. If you don't know what Dynasty Warrior is, Dynasty Warriors is basically like you're playing as a general. Heck yeah, okay, you know what it is. But for people who doesn't know, Dynasty Warriors, it's basically you're playing as a general from the Three Kingdom periods from China, So the version that we played is in Chinese versions, and the dub is super funny. Because I don't know. Maybe I understand because I understand Mandarin. I always think that Mandarin dub is super funny. It's just that somehow the tone issue. There's a tone issue whenever you're playing a game with with a Chinese dub. It just doesn't sound right somehow. It just doesn't sound right. I don't know. I don't know what it is, man. But I had a lot of fun. I remember my sister's favorite unit is Zhang He, is Zhang He, and she likes her claw, and she likes that not her, isn't sorry. uh, but basically, she likes that her move is she likes him because his move is like what do you call that? His Musho is just to dash around the place, and how she uses it is basically she just hit and run with Musho. She just charge out the Musho and she hits and run, and then repeat and repeats, rinse and repeat. That's we don't even know what's going on, and we just. But that character is because my sister keep on using that character. That character is so overpowered. At one point, we keep on losing because we don't know what the heck we are doing. We don't know what the heck we are doing. So like so we don't even know that there's a mission. We just know that we need to kill people. That's all we do, and that's all we did, and that was so fun. Basically, we are just playing together, like 2 players. Oh my god, that gives me so much memory, man. But like that is so fun. That is just generally so fun. More games should have like a local. More games should have local. What do you call that? Local multiplayer again. A lot of multiplayer games, they are now online because they want you to buy 2 copies, bastards. But that was the time where you can play local multiplayer. It was so fun. You play as a Chinese Superman and go out to the battlefield to bully mortal men. I believe that another what was that? I think that is kind of like an online page. He called this kind of game like you are the grass mower. You're the lawn mower. And those are like grass. You're just lawning the lawn. Lawning the lawn. Yeah, that is like you're the lawnmower man. Something like that. But yeah. The later games are not that fun, to be honest. Because they kinda take away some of the uniqueness of the characters. Oh god. Because they basically make everyone kind of like samesies. They do not have like the uniqueness of the characters anymore, which is a shame. Because last time they have like a lot of like unique moveset, that sort of thing. That's why I like about the game. I can play that game for a very long time. Just ask my friend. I have unlocked basically everything for every single character. If there's like an achievement on the PS2, I will have the platinum trophy, okay? I will have the platinum trophy because Lubu Mower. But yeah, I will have the platinum trophies if there's like achievement system back then. I think that the game that I played the most is Dynasty Warriors 5, I think. I basically have like the ultimate weapon for everyone. I have the best horses. I have everything essentially. But yeah, some of them is not really easy to achieve. But I do it, you know. Ah, again. Can we just use a flashbang and be done with it? Oh, both of them is the... Okay. I should have used the flashbang then. I thought that they are like normal enemies, but actually they are not. There we go. I did kill just one of them, but it's fine. There we go. Okay. But that was, in my opinion, that was like kind of like the perfect balance between like, it's the perfect Dynasty Warrior game. The later one is just not the best. They try like an open world game. The open world game sucks so bad. But, yeah, it was not great. What the heck? Oh, okay. I do not know what that does, but it's fine. Okay. But they don't make them like that anymore. It's just kind of sad. Wait, is that 5? I forgot. What's the last one on the PS2? I think that I actually spent because at that time I save up money. I bought a PS3 myself, and then I save up money and then I bought a PS3, and I actually have to buy the I have to actually buy the what do you call the PS3 one. The PS3 one sucks. It's just so bad. But I play it. It's just that it's not that great. It's not. That I think that was like the first point of trouble for Dynasty Warriors. It's just not. It's just not it is not Dynasty Warriors. They changed the system, everything. I was like, no, this is not Dynasty Warriors anymore. it was just not the same. So. Oh my god, it's I hate this enemy because they move around move around very fast or something. But like they don't actually move in a way that is like they don't actually directly engage with you. That's my problem. Like, see, they keep running away. Like, it's just annoying more than anything. They are kind of like the ladies in the maiden in the Black Order. I always use that game for annoying enemy design, but it is my go-to for annoying enemy designs. They're using ships and everything to get on my way. I think that I have. I think that I'm playing this. This stage is not supposed to be that long, but the more I talk about this kind of this kind of thing, I think that we are getting farther and farther away from from the from the actual game. And then the farther and farther I talk about it, I cannot concentrate in the game. But it's fine. Oh my god, we have talked about a lot of stupid things in this stream already. Like, we haven't progressed much, by the way. In terms of gameplay, we did not actually progress much. Isn't that great? Yeah, it's great. I love it. I actually love it because, like, oh my god, this is actually kind of fun. But yeah. Dynasty Warriors. Okay, hang on. Sorry, Cooper is going to complain about me going to the Google again, but I need to know. I does need to know. What's the last Dynasty Warriors on the PS2? Dynasty Warriors 5. Yes, Dynasty Warrior 5. That's the last good one. Gosh dang it. The one that I played with my sister is Dynasty Warrior 2. It's actually kind of funny thing because Dynasty Warriors 1 is supposed to be because they call it Dynasty Warriors, and Dynasty Warriors 1 is supposed to be a fighting game. And Dynasty Warriors 2 is supposed to be because okay, so the Japanese title oh my god, why am I telling you guys like the nerdy Dynasty Warriors thing? Like, does people even care Dynasty Warriors at this point? But anyway, Dynasty Warriors, the first game is like a they are not like a lawnmower game yet. They are a fighting game. They called it Sanko Wushuang, like Sankoku Musho. And then when they roll out the lawnmower game that we know today, they call it Shin Sankoku Musho, like real Shin, like real Three Kingdoms Musho, something like that. And they just call they just lazy to rename it, so they just call it Dynasty Warriors 2. So when we talk about Dynasty Warrior 2, it's actually the first game, the first Shin Sankoku Musho. And when we talk about the third episode, it's actually the second. So when you're buying like the Japanese version, it's always like a -1 episodes. But yeah, that is like the story. It's kind of like Final Fantasy a little bit like Final Fantasy. Where they just skip some of the episodes. But yeah, at least we don't talk about food as usual. Well, eventually, I believe that eventually we will reach that. Because I just figured out that there's actually like a 24-hour store around my place, but I don't want to eat at this hour. But I guess that eating at this hour can be considered breakfast? ? It's not like a midnight snack anymore. It can't be considered straight breakfast now at this point. But you know, either way, midnight snack Snickers. Oh god. I haven't like have a sneaker for a long time. I remember that it's like my absolute favorite back then, but I haven't had like a sneaker for a long time. What's that? Flashbang. Yeah, I already reached the limits. I should use the flashbang to kill the enemies just now. That was my mistake. But yeah, in my country,
I needed to get the generator running.
It's very easy to get food at like midnight because we have like a lot of 24-hour shops in my country. Like, supposedly McDonald's are supposed to be 24 hours, but I think that McDonald's, after, you know, COVID and everything, they don't do 24 hours anymore. It's kind of like a shame. But, you know, McDonald's is also like hard garbage anyway. Why am I go talking about food at this time myself? See what you have made me done. I completely blame on you. That is not my fault. I could never be wrong. But anyway, because I think that at my country we have like this like hanging out and midnight culture, because we have like a lot of like midnight shops. So yeah, it's very easy to get food at this hour. You will be surprised, but you know, it's very easy to get food at this hour. Thank God I'm currently having an 80-year-old stomach right now. I'm not feeling hungry. Does that mean anything actually? What do you mean by 80? It's just it kind of doesn't make sense a little bit. Did I put it fast time? Yes, I did. I believe that I have like way too much of these things, so I'm kind of like just wasting them, you know, kind of. Okay. What was that then? That oh god. Okay. I think that I should use a flashbang there, but it's fine. We have a lot of bullets here. Old man can't eat much. Who said that? Old man can eats much too. Like I've seen like people that is like very healthy. They can eat a lot, and I always envy that kind of like. Not really that because you can eat a lot, but more like when you are old, you are still at a peak body composition. Have you met those kind of like people? Like they are super healthy. They are older, but they are fit as a fiddle, and they actually like they are doing way better than us. Like right now, I cannot just. I think after like 3 to 4 hours, I just got tired. I just get really tired. After like 3 to 4 hours, especially when it's like in the afternoon, I very easily get tired. I think that Cooper actually mentioned that before. It's because you know, because of my low blood pressure. Oh wait, okay. I need to figure out. I think that I studied that before, but I actually don't know the difference between high blood and low blood pressure. Maybe there's a difference. There's a distinct difference there, but I kind of forgot about the explanation. I think last time someone. Okay. He just kind of walked into that himself. They kind of just walk into it themselves. It's fine. I think maybe there's a new a few 7-Elevens that is open till midnight here. Else everything but bar shut down at like time. I see. I heard that New Zealand won't have any shops open after 6 to 7. Really? 6 to 7? That's the I have dinner after 7. Usually that's the time I have dinner. Like that means that I cannot have dinner if I'm over that time. Holy smokes. That's bored. Yeah, I think that is kind of boring. Also, if that's the case. Sorry, there's just too much chat. I need to pause a little bit. Well, here supper markets normally close around 9 at 10 at the latest. Normal shop close at around 5 to 6. Whoa. Wait. 5 to 6. But in my country, you get off work at 5 or 6. Maybe you guys off work like way earlier, perhaps. But it's impossible for us to like reach that time. It sounds similar to New Zealand now. When I was in London, I really enjoyed the midnight Tesco thingy. They have 24 hours huge Tesco to shop. Oh, you know what? I don't want to say regret, but I kind of want to go to like supermarket when I'm in another country, and I didn't get to do that because I think that I was sick. I am sick, so I was like, I just can't. Maybe next time. I just can't. I kind of want to go to the like, I know, I know I'm a weird person to want to go to the supermarket in another country, but I kind of want to explore like what's going on in the supermarket as well, you know? Like, what's going on there, you know?
After Zane had gone, I stood alone in the shifting dream that was the dark place. I had to find a way to the cabin. I'd written myself a way through this place in the manuscript. I followed the idea of a path. I'd written myself across the ocean that blocked my way, and with that, there was a bridge to the island beyond. The idea of the cabin flickered in the underwater darkness. I willed the cabin to be real, and it was.
But the 24 hours supermarket, that sounds good. That sounds good. I kind of want to experience that as well. Maybe when I go to Europe. I always have this like, I know that it's not safe. Everyone tell me, no, Chiggy, don't go there. Don't do backpacking. It's not safe. But I kind of want to backpack all around Europe. You know, I kind of want to just explore Europe slowly at my own pace. But I gotta have a lot of money to do that, right? I gotta have a lot of money. Like, it's impossible that you can do that without a lot of money. Especially when you want to go there to explore the whole Europe for at least a sufficient amount of time. Why do I jump? I don't know why I jumped. I actually don't know why I jumped there. I was supposed to dodge, but I jumped. But most things are open in the weekends too, which is good. When I was a kid, everything closed like around 2. What? Seriously? On a Saturday and Sunday? But that is when people are the most free, isn't it? I guess that the values is kind of different in here. What? The shop is a must to open. Yeah. What about people that could not get things done on the weekdays? You know? Oh god. Oh god. Thankfully, I lost that. Thankfully. Sorry, I am so busy with fighting the enemy. Most peak time for business to earn more money. Well, they're open now, but when I was a kid, things close Saturday, early Saturday, don't open on Sundays. Basically, only oil tanks and coins are open. What? Really? That is impossible for that's impossible for me to think of. Especially when in my country, because most people don't have time on the weekends, so they have to do that on the weekends. So it's just impossible. And okay, I just remember something. I actually forgot that the concept of a shopping center is not really a thing in other countries. In my countries, shopping center is a thing. People like to go to shopping centers. That's why in one city you will have like more than 10 shopping center in one city. we have like a our concept of a shopping center is that it's a shopping complex that you have a lot of branded things. That you have a lot of branded things. Sometimes luxury brand, you know, or other shops as well. Basically, like a complex that have a lot of shops together. And I read that actually in other culture, it will not flourish as, you know, as much as the other thing.
Alice never loved you.
And I think that it's not because the you know, the other culture doesn't enjoy a good shopping complex, or they don't have a shopping complex, but more like in my country is very prominent because I heard this is what I heard, and is that people like shopping complex here because it's very hot. And shopping complexes, usually they are air conditioned, they are very cold. So basically it's like, hey, free air conditioning. So yeah, it's very famous here. Like in one street, I'm not kidding you, in one street, not really one street, I mean I over exaggerating of course, but like it's not really surprising to have like in one city you have like 10 shopping centers, like shopping complexes. It's not even like a red. Basically, every corner you turn, you will have like at every corner you turn, you will have like a this is giving me so much glare. It's like food too. Yeah, look at that. look at Alan's butt jiggy when he does that. Wait, we gotta see Alan's butt jiggy. Hang on. Let me waste a bullet too. I don't think I am shooting accurately because I want to see his butt jiggy when he picked up the arrow repeatedly. Okay, look at that. Okay. It's time to look at the jiggy. Look at him. He got the moves. Look at jiggy. Okay, I know that that's not the optimal way to do things. I assume that we need to defeat all this stuff.
Right into its heart to hurt it.
Like into his heart. What is his heart? Oh, is it right? The part of the fire. I have no idea if I'm doing this right. There's no like feedback. I have no idea. What's happening? I live in the big capital. I think I have more department stores than shopping centers. Maybe we have like 3 shopping centers. Yeah, we have like super lot of them. Okay? Is one of the top Google questions. How many shopping malls are there? They're in front right now. 197. I think that is more than that already. But yeah. Am I actually shooting the right place? That's my question. Cosmetic subsidy size and 27 expected to open. This is indeed good news for shopaholics and the targeted for tourists. Yeah, it's more like a tourist thing, sure, but like, yeah, I'm not really sure if it's shooting right place. Hang on. Am I shooting right place? Am I actually insane? I don't think I am shooting. This one it does not have like... It probably will have like a... feedback, right?
The flare gun was the only way to get light into the heart of the dark presence.
Yeah, but how do you... I think you need to be closer. Oh, okay. Here's what I want to like keep on picking up the thing. So. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, sorry. I've been wasting people's time. I didn't know that I need to get closer. I'm sorry. We do, however, have a lot of streets with small shops and luxury goods. Still normally crammed into the shopping. Yeah, because I think that for European countries and also for other other part of the world, they likes to have like a street with like shops like that. They all of them they like that. Sorry, I know that it's important story moment, but you know, I think that this is the best time to reply to the things. Ew. Where the heck do you feed all of that in city planning? Well, that's the neat part. They don't.
Shh, baby. You were having a bad
They
dream.
don't have city planning. They don't even have city planning.
It was just another nightmare.
No,
Everything's fine.
Well-
You're home.
it
Well,
wasn't a
that's
dream.
why climate state
Everything's
governments the
fine.
beaches around the states.
Turn
Yeah,
the lights
everything.
Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear in the dark.
My fear? It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, honey, you're still 1 foot in a dream. You're not making any sense. Come back to bed.
But in my country,
Alan, you're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Have you taken your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman?
oh, okay, that is
I
not
read
Alice.
your
Definitely
manuscript.
100%.
It's brilliant. Departure is your best work yet. You're a genius. I'm so proud of you. Come back to bed. We'll talk more about it in the morning.
But in my country, as long as you have the money, basically you can do a lot of things. You can do basically everything, and there's no like limits. Like even city government can be bought. It's I would say that is not as bad.
Come back to bed, Tom.
It's not as bad as the other country, but it is still pretty corrupt. I have to say. as long as I have lent the money. Yeah. He said Tom. I thought he is Alan. Oh, because that lady is supposed to be Thomas Zane's dead wife. And then Thomas Zane actually tries to do the same thing. He's trying to like write his wife back to existence, but he's being cheated by the Dark Presence because the Dark Presence actually wears his dead wife's face, but he doesn't care because he likes his wife very much. You know, when he realized that it's wrong, it's already too late. That's why he created, he basically, Thomas Zane, basically write himself out of existence and leave Alan as the backup for him to, combat the darkness or something like that. But yeah, that is that. That is that. Singing so I will not go. Sorry, I do not know what that song, how to sing that song. I think that I know what that is, but I just, oh, okay. This is Thomas Zane. This guy in the diver suit. I know he looks kind of goofy now. But he's the Thomas Zane.
It won't let you pass. It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart.
You were supposed to be the one that filled my heart with lights! You must be the one that filled my heart with lights! Wait, what's this? Do I know you?
Is Mr. Scott. Your
What?
friends will meet him when you're gone.
Your friend will meet you when you're gone. Wait, what? What do you mean?
Use the clicker.
Wait. What? I don't understand. Mr. Scratch and... Wait. Is that the person that will replace me? I am trapped here forever? What? That's the story that Thomas Zane is prepared for me. What's the phone for?
I followed the idea of a path.
I followed the idea of a path. Yeah, I got it. Crates, shopping cart, telephone call. I want telephone call, please. I do not know why, but I want the telephone call. Thank you. Then I find a path.
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Alice? No, what are you saying? You can't...
You don't love me. How could you? You don't even love yourself. All you do is torture yourself with work you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse.
I'm not.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
Alan? What are you doing? Put the light back on. What are you doing, Alan? Stop! Put the light back on!
It wasn't true.
What?
Nothing like that had ever happened.
Oh, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. I was like, what the heck? I was like, it's pretty messed up.
I had written myself across the
I was like, that is
You're
pretty
not my
messed up.
Barbara.
Because
Tom, let me go. I promise to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you write your masterpiece. I will love you forever.
No, you're not Barbara Jagger. I made a terrible mistake. I should have never written you back. You came back wrong. Your heart is filled with darkness.
and
Put
I'm
that
supposed to
knife
be
away,
one.
Thomas. Put it down.
My heart is filled with darkness. I'll cut it out.
Ah!
Take you back to the denser cave then.
And I'm supposed to be the one that fills your hearts with lights. Okay,
darkness.
in case that you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Basically, that is like a Devil May Cry joke. That is like a Devil May Cry joke. But yeah. um,
Get away from me, you hag! Where am I? Let me go!
Alice! Alice! I'm coming!
Your husband refused to do as he was told. All he had to do was write what I wanted him to write. Now it's too late. It's his fault. You'll stay here forever.
okay. Karina! Okay. Is this a boss fight with the lady?
Never get her back.
With Mrs. Jagger? Oh, her heart is empty. Oh, okay. Because her heart will carve out.
Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
Huh? I'm the one that beat your heart tonight! Sorry, I shouldn't use the same joke over and over. But I think this is kind of funny. Okay. We don't even get to fight the Dark Presence? I guess that we kind of fought it, but it's like kind of anticlimactic. Kind of. The tornado, right? The tornado is the darkness, I guess? So what happens now? Do I get stuck here and then Mr. Scratch will actually replace me?
I could
On the
feel
surface?
Alice's presence close by. I
Oh,
understood
yeah,
what I
he
had
still
to
has
do
to
now.
finish the story.
I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Wait, did you rewrite the story that so he dies? So Alice lives? Don't tell me that's the ending. Wait. What's going on? What's he's written? You basket. He must have written Alice being alive, and then he's not, because everything has a price, right? Oh man, that sucks. Or maybe he doesn't die, but he's like, oh, that's why we have Alan Wake too, because he's been stuck on this dark place forever. But Alice make it out. That's the ending that he wrote. So he has to forever write, or stuck in the dark place. That's the story he wrote it for himself.
Alan? Alan?
Oh no, that's the wait. Don't tell me that's the ending. Did I did anything wrong? Yeah. Oh no. I don't like this too. Gosh. There's gotta be a continuation to this. There's gotta be. Oh. this it's gotta be. This gotta be it. Wait. Oh, it's the Deer Fest. I don't care about these guys. Tell me what happens to Alan. I mean, I care about the old gods of Asgard, but I don't care about all the other guys. Like, who cares about all the other guys? Oh, wait. Oh, she becomes the lamb lady? the lamb lady now? Wait. Huh? Huh? The FBI. Wait.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
Alan, wake up.
What? Wait. I don't... Okay, first of all, I got an achievement for hard mode. I'm not playing on hard mode. Why do I get an achievement for hard mode? Second of all... No cheering! Second, what happened?
Ground control to Major Tom.
Oh my god, this is one of my favorite songs, but this is not the appropriate time to play this. Ground control to Major Tom.
Take your protein pills and put your helmet on.
I don't know the lyric.
Ground control
To Major Tom. I like David Bowie. His song is super weird, but also kind of fun. Wait, I think that if I play any more of this song, I might get copyrighted. Maybe I should turn down the volume for this song. Okay, so... Ground control to Major Tom. You cannot see that because I have like no hand capture motion, but my face is literally on my palms right now. I'm literally face palming. Not really on my upper head, but more like on my chins. And my chins. Why do I add the S there? On my chin. What? Wait, that's the... So what happened there? Okay. What happened? Would they explain it further later? Or, I don't understand. So what happens there? What does it mean? Or... No, we done? What? So what happened there? What exactly happened? Do we know? This is so unsatisfying. I'm liking the story, but this is so unsatisfying. Like, I do understand that there's a need for bad ending, but from what I gather, Alan's taking the place of Tom. So the flashback we see throughout the game is the week that Alan can't remember. Yeah, I get that. I get that far. I actually get that far because But now he's forced the dirt to go away, but he still needs to write the story. Oh, if... Oh. I think that one of the Night Spring episodes... I remember one of the Night Spring episode. It's about the dreamer, right? Basically, in that dreamer episode, everyone is a dream by this dreamer. If the dreamer woke up, everything is going to get erased. So that means that if Alan stopped writing the story, then the whole world just got erased. Is that why that he has to write the story? Is that why he actually have to stay behind? If he stopped writing, if the story has a, for example, if a story has an ending, then the whole world just disappears. Is that why he stayed behind? Alan become as a dwarf. Oh. I think that's what they're intended to do. Oh my god, that's so sad. That means that he can never be with Alice? Oh my god, this is so sad. But he cannot stop writing too. But he kind of sounds like possessed when he's writing that too. So in a way, the darkness still does not go away completely. Because I see that the FBI agent is being held captive still. And the fan, Alan's fan, has become like the new lamb lady. So basically, he has to indefinitely loop the story, right? That's what he meant. Is Alice still the one who asked Alan to write during the relax trip? I think it is. Basically, she wrote that Alice come back from the instead of she being dragged away by the lady, she is now free. But everything still goes on normal. But for Alan, it just doesn't. In the end, I guess the darkness actually won, and Tom suckered Alan into taking his place. Oh. Nah. This is... I think that my theory can be right, because, you know, that can't be the true. I don't know. Probably I need to play Alan Wake 2. Maybe Alan Wake 2, we would, have a better, look into the game. Oh my god, I can't... Okay, this game is released... Wait, let me check on my phone. This game is released, Alan Wake. This game is released on 2010, and imagine the fans have to wait 13 years. Alan Wake 2 is released this year, so they have to wait 13 years to know what the heck is going on. Oh my god, that's such a long wait. I'll probably lose my mind. Kind of like Kingdom Hearts. Don't remind me. Don't remind me of Kingdom Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts 1 to death, but I can't say the same for Kingdom Hearts 2. Maybe I'm being too harsh on Kingdom Hearts 2 because I have like such a high expectation to it. I will need to replay that. But I'm just so sad that Kingdom Hearts 2 is not as good. Because do you know why? I even bought like the GBA game, like the Game Boy Advance game, the Chain of Memories, just because I am buying that in anticipation of Kingdom Hearts 2. I was like so desperate for Kingdom Hearts, and then Kingdom Hearts 2 turns out the way that it is. I mean, I don't know. People like it, but I don't like it. I kind of like the first one. you know. Ah, but Jesus. But what you said did pull a string because it is exactly the same. Because between Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, it's just like such a long time before Kingdom Hearts 2 actually comes to be. So I still remember that via Kingdom Hearts 2, it's there's a story that when I tried to get Kingdom Hearts 2, everywhere basically sold out. So I have to go to like out of my way to get that game. I have to went out of my way to get this game. I have to went like someplace very far. I have to call people. I have to call. There's a shopkeep that I know. I have to call him. Hey, do you have Kingdom Hearts 2? He said, oh, that is just released today. We still have copies. I was like, give it to me. Give it to me right now. I actually have to like get that from him. And then we have to go. And then he's like, oh, sorry, the game hasn't like here yet, but it's okay. I was like, but you said you have it. Give it to me. No, I didn't say it that way. I would dramatic the situation, but like, basically, he said that it needs a little bit more time because he's still waiting on the people to deliver to him. And then I actually got the first copy. He says like, congratulations, you got the first copy from the shop. But yeah, that is my story. But yeah, the moment that I put it into my PS2 and play that game, I remember thinking that, oh my god, this is it. After, what was it, 9 years, I think? For the second game, I was like, oh my god, listening to that opening. I think that right now, if I go to the opening, if I watch that opening again, I'll probably feel chills too, because that opening's so good. That's so good. The game is not great. The game is not great. So desperate. I mean, you have to understand. Okay, Kingdom Hearts. Let me see. Let me search Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts. Not Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts. Oh my god. I just searched and the PlayStation Store sells all the Kingdom Hearts series. That costs us $455. That's so expensive. Oh my god, that's almost like 500 in my local currency, of course, but that is like it's an all-in-one package, but still that is so expensive though. Okay, Kingdom Hearts released on 2002. And Kingdom Hearts wait. Huh? Okay, 2002. And Kingdom Hearts 2, wait, really? Wait. Oh, Kingdom Hearts 2 only like 3 years, but but it kind of sounds like it's taking a long time for them to have a Kingdom Hearts 2. Maybe I'm misremembering it, but it's kind of like that. Wonder if Disney shuts down your Twitch if you stream it. You mean the game? It will not. I remember that I streamed. Well, it's like it does not have any voice. But I streamed the moment I got the Platinum Trophy. In YouTube, I think. In YouTube, you can find the video I got the Platinum Trophy for Kingdom Hearts 1. I intentionally only streamed that part. So it's not like the whole journey, but I do get Platinum Trophy for Kingdom Hearts 1. Because I bought I think that on the anniversary of the game, they released like Kingdom Hearts collection kind of thing. I got like the first part. I kind of regret buying it because after Kingdom Hearts 3 release, they have like the whole package. They sell the whole package and almost the same price. I was like kind of mad, but they have like a package like that. But before this, you imagine that they sell like two separate package for two collection. Basically, the first part collection and the second part collection, and then after that, they repackaged it. So the first part and second part has combined, and they resell it again. I was like, what the heck? You just sell that immediately. Why don't you just sell that immediately? Why do you have to like sell part one, part two, and then immediately after people bought all these, and then you combine them and repackage that and sell it in one complete package? Like, why? I'm sorry, I am still kind of bad, but either way. It's okay. You can stream Kingdom Hearts. They will not actually take down your stream. I believe so. I believe so. But I don't think I will stream Kingdom Hearts 1 because I already platinum it. So I got the collections on PS Plus subbed. But when you started it up, it was like 40 games, and I noped out 40 games. But yeah, it does happen a lot. But I think that the actual games is like, wait. How many actual games that they have? Wait a minute, let me see from that page. Basically you have Kingdom Hearts, Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2, Coded, and 358 divided by 2 days. That is like cinematic. So basically you are watching like a 1 hour, 2 hours long movie each. Because those are mobile games. Some of them, they are mobile games, but they are also important to the plot somewhat. Not really too important, but it's important to the plot anyways. So basically what they did is that they actually make it into a cinematic. And basically you just watch it. You don't get to play the game because it's like a mobile game. It probably sucks anyway. It probably sucks anyway. So basically they make you watch movies. Those are these. And then you do have Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance that you can play. And the others, the mobile games, usually they just make it into like movies. So you just watch the plot unfold, basically. But yeah. That's the but I do know what you mean. It's like a lot. Sounds like an effortless stream. I don't know, man. Because like the wait. Because like the what do you call it? It's an effort to stay awake. I'm sorry. It's just the movies is kind of pretentious and boring. You know what I'm saying? it's an effort just to stay alive. Stay awake. Sorry, not alive. Awake. You know? Like this game, Alan Wake. Hey, that's the nice bookend. But yeah. But I don't know. I probably never streamed Kingdom Hearts 1 because I already platinumed that game. Unless that you guys want to watch my suffering that game again. Well, not really suffering. I do enjoy Kingdom Hearts 1, but there is some part of that game is kind of annoying to play through. There is some part that I don't particularly like. You know, especially with the grinding and stuff. You don't have to grind. But you know, oh my god. Okay, so listen. When you say gummy shift, it actually is a PTSD. Do you know why it's a PTSD? I thought that gummy shift is required for the platinum trophy. But the gummy ship is totally useless for the trophy. But because I thought that it's actually essential to the platinum trophy, because I was looking at the wrong lists of trophies. So I was like, we have to do this super hard. So I spent like hours. I think that I spent hours trying to complete that specific sessions because it was super hard to accomplish. There is this one mission that is super hard to accomplish, and it has so many bad, it has so many bad things that you need to do. But I did it, and then I realized that there's no achievement. And then I look at the achievements list. I was like, I literally face palm. Like, I spent hours and it does not matter. It's like a huge PTSD. I mean, I enjoy gummy ships. A lot of people don't enjoy it, but I like it because my design is very simple. I just put everything good into it. My ship is literally a square with all the best thing onto it. It's just a square. It's a very boring design. It's a square, and I put all the best thing into it. That's it. I have all the weapons I can fit. I have all the best all the best armors. So my ship is literally like a machine of destruction. Okay, so it's like a machine of destruction. So, but I just don't like the special missions. Like a special thing that you need to do, like go through the whole stage while doing very dangerous thing without taking damage. That sort of challenges. That is the missions that I have problem with. You know, it's just so boring. And then there is one stage. I remember that you cannot equip any weapon at all, and then you cannot get hit even once. Even once. That is the mission that I have problem with. And I think that is one of the missions that I spend hours on. It's just so annoying. You basically have to perfect everything. And I think that it has other condition as well. It's a best. But yeah. Well. Okay, so we completed the game. It's almost like 5 here. So I really do need to get sleep. I do not know what's the next game that we should play. Yes, we will see. We will see. I will make the announcements. I should stop trying to stream like way too late. I should stop streaming like this. But I will see what games I can play, and then I will see you guys the next time. I have so much fun. I basically talk non-stop for 3 hours. That is so much fun. But yeah, I will see you guys the next time. It's early morning, so obviously I'm hungry. So probably I need to eat something before I sleep. But yeah, laters, yay! I will see you guys the next time. So toodles, bye. Thank you for Cooper, you're here. And oh my god, why everyone have that like emotes? I probably need to get one, but I don't want to be the one that does that. Probably I should need I need to introduce some more plushies so I can get my plushies to do that. I know the perfect one to do that. I actually know the perfect one to do that. I don't know. I do need more subs so I can do more. So I can have more animated emotes, but yeah, it is something that we can do. But anyways, I will see you guys the next time. I'm so happy that you guys are here. I talk a lot, and it's like you know, I have a lot of fun, even though I'm losing my voice because do you guys know that I have been talking for 3 hours and I haven't drink a cup of water? I didn't even drink like a cup of water, like even a little sip. So I probably need to drink some water and eat some food before I sleep. But I will see you guys the next time, the perfect one. But I will see you guys the next time. Thank you for guys for being here. You guys are awesome. I love you guys so much. I love that you guys are here no matter what, and it's I just love you guys. So thank you. I will see you guys. So toodles, bye, 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 bye.
Hello.